This is a college football playoff quarterfinal game at the Peach Bowl. It's the Clemson Tigers against the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Clapp. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. Guys, you know the narrative here with the first round bye, and Coach said he has addressed that with his team. When you don't play in that first week, sometimes you come in slow or a little sluggish after a long layoff. Coach said we've worked all week to get out to a quick start. I believe in our opening script, and our guys want to set the tone early. We'll see if they're able to do that here on the first series. Guys?
My thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Takes the handoff. It's buried. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Caught in the backfield. It's Watkins. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver drill. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball wherever you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And the runner takes off to his right. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
And they bring it down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Touchdown, LSU, as they cleanly lead here in this playoff game. Now the important point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. Here comes a handoff. First down, looking for more now. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can... The RPO, everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Johnson. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. This running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Clemson, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking for some space. It's Jones. They stop him, but it's a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside, great posture, and he's able to make the tackle in space.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The offense now operating in empty. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25.
Well, when it comes to wide receiver U, there's really only two schools that can even claim it, Ohio State and these LSU Tigers. This wideout has got to be looked at as one of those guys, like a Neighbors or Justin Jefferson, maybe an Odell Beckham or Jamar Chase. They've got to throw the ball well today.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Catch made on the out route. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
I think they need to change up the coverage here. Man coverage is just not going to work. Number one, this quarterback is seeing it really well, so his recognition allows him to attack these tight windows and find the matchup that he likes. Number two, you're not staying with this wide receiver on the outside. He is a matchup that you cannot defend. So now you've got to think about zone defense. This defense,
touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offense. So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here's the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
So the running play stopped on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaks into the clear. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain that moves the ball outside the 40.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a 1st down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Using his legs, it's Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. We'll try to run it with the option. Not quite enough for the 1st down. Going to be 4th down and just inches. The Tigers will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
Once you cross the 50, in many cases, it's 4-down territory. It is for this offense here, and they're able to pick it up.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They look to throw it here on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. Sees an opening and moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
I really love this play call on a third and medium. That pass rush you know is going to try to get upfield, there's no doubt, and now you can get your running back out there in space, try to get those linemen out in front, and they're able to do so and move the chains. Good play call, better execution.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. Not ideal, you give up first down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Makes the defender miss. Breaking free, end zone ahead. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. On the run, it's Johnson. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joe, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance of building momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. To the air, it's Levitt. Catch made on the right side. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain is just short of the 40.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum, and now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands, it's Durham. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Barry. Right, now here he goes. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion. And the Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Tight end makes the grab. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking. It's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joel, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is abort a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this playoff.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. And the ball is picked off. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for some space. It's Barry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the final timeout called by the Tigers. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 38 yards out. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
A gain makes it second and medium. And now the running back's got it again. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on third down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down. And he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
Here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Makes a quick catch. Look out, he's breaking free. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to throw again. Brown near the sticks. It's Brown. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joe, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done. But that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now, as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. Oh, look out, he's got open space. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
Heading for the end zone. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And now they'll set up for the point after. Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Picks up the first, looking for more. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. With a first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
They make the stop, and that's going to bring the third quarter to an end. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And following the play, we get a stoppage. There's an injured Clemson Tiger on the field. It's a junior defensive back. Here's the second down play. On the ground, it's Durham. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Breaking into the clear. Touchdown, Tigers. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. He's in the clear. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. The junior tried to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a 4th interception by this defense here today. Does bring up 4th down.
Iron! Venom! Hey, Venom!
Looking to chuck it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Working clock with the ground game. He shreds the tackle. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, this seems like a case of too little too late for this defense today, but you start to build on these successes. And remember, the eye in the sky don't lie. And Chris, they're going to go back to this film, and they'll be able to fix things and look at the effort and look at the schematics. And a play like this, maybe it spurs them on to something for next week and beyond.
He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds his man. It's Wilson. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays, the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Chris, don't you get the sense the fans are like, now you stop? They give up so much today, and then finally get this big. I think it's too little too late.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. Offense moving to a bunch formation. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Throws to the tight end. This time it's complete. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offensive line getting set. It's 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
What a feeling it must be. You get into this playoff scenario and you play this well, in particular on the offensive side. Build a big lead, and now you're starting to look ahead, Chris. This next round of the playoffs, the matchups that could potentially happen. Tell you what, I'm excited for this group.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
This group has been so impressive all day long. Built this big lead, and now they're just running out the string. I got to tell you, the mark of a great team is a team that can run the football when the opposition knows that they want to run the football. That's exactly what they're doing here.
Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a 1st down.
Ball handed off.
They're set up in such a great situation here, but as we've seen in previous years in the playoffs, remember the Indiana-Miami National Championship game, a false start can give hope to the opposing sideline. No pre-snap penalties. That's exactly what I would be communicating if I was the quarterback in that huddle down there. This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Sometimes as a head coach you make a decision, and most of the time it's based on the scoreboard, but this one's just based on your standing within the coaching ranks. You want to make some enemies? Go for it right here.
Satisfying victory as this team handled their business, expected to win, hadn't managed that layoff, came out, Joe, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long off season, and the winner stays alive for the national